Hey y'all, welcome to my channel, Mama Fox Studios. This is Missy and we are continuing to build our Summer by the Sea by, who is this by? I forgot. It is by, oh, Mayberry Street. I was like, Marsh is not right. Mayberry Street. I picked this one up at Hobby Lobby. And on our last video, we completed our little that's not a house, Missy. We're building a house. Our little chair, our little hanging chair there, and then our little clock that is a flotation device, a little buoy clock. Turned out pretty cute, and I realized that's a dress, not a bag. How many of you yelled at me? And we cut out, we're cutting out to make a little cat bed. So we've got our templates here, and let's see what material we need because got a couple different things. So 15-3. So this one is going to be made out of 47. What is 47? Oh, cardboard. Okay. So where did I put the, there it is. Okay, so just gonna, I forgot to get my scissors out. We'll get this trimmed out. How are y'all doing today? I am tired. I went out last night, which I don't do very often at all. And so I've just been kind of recouping today. So if I'm a little quiet, I'm sorry. I am surprised, no hangover. Oh, that was a blessing. Well, okay, so I'm going to leave that there till I know where it's going. And then 15-4 is going to meet out of C33, which is oh, the batting, the non-woven. It always gets me. So yeah, -4. Okay, so this little one is going to be out of the batting here. And as always, if you don't want to watch me cut everything out, go ahead and fast forward till I start assembling. The little cat bed, I get it, that's fine. And then what is 5? C33, which is oh, more the batting still. So these are both batting, okay. I don't want the netting. So both of these are going to be batting. Oh, look at that. We can get it right there too. Yay. we're going to put the two battings together. So I'm going to use the white glue that they provided with this kit. Generally, I would use Aleene's Original Tacky Glue, but for this build, I am trying to use what they gave me. So put that little one right in the center. And then, okay, now we need to cut these out of our red and white checkered material. I'm going to do the same on this like I did on, what was it that I cut out this way? Oh, the paper. I'm going to cut the material the same as I cut the paper last time. I'm just going to cut straight around, and then I'll go in and cut out the little triangles. I'm just cutting very slow because this material keeps wanting to drop down, which would not give me the, or bunch up, which would not give me a good cut. So I'm just like making small cuts instead of like a solid long cut, so the material can readjust back to where it's supposed to be. And while we're cutting material, go ahead and cut this one out. I'm going to try to get it as close as I can, so one, less cutting, and two, I can save some of that material. So to do this, I'm going to use my little fabric cutter wheel here, and because this one's a straight line, I think I can do that. Now I'm going to go in with, I'm going to try my blade. Let's see if this will, I just don't want it to fray it. Yeah. Well, just have to be careful not to cut too much using this. No. I don't ever get the corners good on those. I'm kind of laying most of my blade down and not just using the tip like I would like on the paper. Maybe coming in you can use the tip. If you're going to cut going out, it's easier to kind of just use a bigger space of the blade. It puts less pull on the material. Three more. Let go. Just come off of there. I wanted to turn it, but I was afraid that. Get it relined back up. Okay, so there's that one, and then we're gonna do the same thing here. It's gonna it just kind of unravels. See all that just I mean, okay, we have some unraveling edge, but it's, they're going to be tucked under anyway, so I don't know why I'm like being so careful, because you're not going to see that anyway, so. Come out, let go. I'm not being as patient, so I'm getting a bit more unraveling, but we're getting through it quicker. Okay. So now we have those. And real quick, just easier for me to clean up little bits of paper or material with a wipey because it grabs it and I don't fight with it. All right, so we don't need these anymore. What, but, okay. I'm part 2 showing paste C21. Okay, so I think this is supposed to go on here. It doesn't actually show that step. It shows it like this, and it tells you what this material is, and it tells you what these two material is, and then it shows this, and it shows you what that material is, and all the templates. But it didn't actually say like stack them and then that, but obviously this goes over this, so I'm pretty sure we got to stack these. So again, just using the white glue that they gave me, and then center that, and then we're going to fold up and glue the edges. So I think I'm going to try just putting the glue along my edge pieces here. Oh, I got stuck on my finger. Stay, please, stay, stay, stay. And I'm gonna do like 2 and then go opposite of them. So that way we get a nice, hopefully tight covering. Nope, I'm way too far over this way. Yep, just walking those around the circle, getting them glued down. Okay. There it is. I got a string hanging. So there's the top. And then we're going to take wait, 15-1 and 15. Did I miss one? -15-2. Oh yeah, I did. I missed a piece of card. This little piece up here is going to be cardboard. So it's A10-15-2 is our template, and that's going to be used to cut a strip of cardboard like we did the round one. just like to keep my templates together. Otherwise I'll lose them all. You don't necessarily have to trim it perfect because you can cut it on the cardboard, but sometimes I just make, I don't know, do I make things harder for myself? But they just make more sense to me that way. So this is the way I do it. You do it how it makes sense to you. Oh, my fingers are stuck in the scissors. Why is this so hard to cut out? Jeez. Okay. Now we're going to put the cardboard and put it inside of a long piece of material here. And it goes right up to the edge, and just try to get it in the center of those cut bits. So I'm going to do one side at a time because they are straight. And then I'm just going to use the table to fold it over tight. Oh, one came popping up right in the center. Same thing on the other side, put the glue on each little tab. And then I'm going to use a table to fold it over tight. That way I don't have to do each one individually. If you want to do each individually, that's okay. Oh, a couple at the ends popped up. That's okay. All right. Now we're going to take our round bit, and it's kind of shows it in the middle, and we're going to wrap this around it. Whoop, don't push too hard. I just crushed my circle a little bit. I want it up a little bit because I don't want to see the inside white. So I'm going to do, I mean, I guess you can't see it on there, so it is up a little bit more. So I'm going to do mine kind of just under the edge of that top. So I'm going to put some glue on here. I think it'll be easier for me. And then just like I was practicing, I'm going to start in the middle. don't collapse. Okay, I am gonna put a bit more on the end there because it's gonna overlap. Do I want it to overlap though? Yeah, it's fine. Oh. Okay, so that is our little cat bed. But this, because the keyboard is thicker, I think I'm gonna have to give it a couple minutes to hold, and I don't want to sit here and hold it, so I'm just gonna clamp that and we'll set that up. We are, however, going to, when it's dry, I'll pull out the little kitty cat now. We have a little kitty cat in here. It's got some red and black spots on it. And so when this is dry, this will sit just like that, but you know, in a few minutes. All right, what is next? Oh, we got to do our piano. All right, we need some wood piece. 79.80. I'm gonna get out of the B, 78 through 96. We might, I think, actually need most of these. I also need a paper. Let me grab that too while I'm at it. And it is a 10-16-1. And do I do 16-2? Is that in there? Yeah, and 16-2. So real quick, I'm just gonna pull these both out. Some of that excess paper off there. I've got it, the glare on here is, ugh. Okay, there's the keyboard, and this is, it's the music sheets. Whoop, I just cut off the bottom corner. That's okay. All right, and then it doesn't actually show anything other than a slight folding of these, like so I'm just gonna do like a soft fold. And in the picture, it's like down, up, down, up, down. But it's not like folded up tight. It's just kind of like that. So we'll see how it gets. It doesn't show how it's set up yet, but we have this for when the time comes. So let's see what, I don't know if it's all of these, but I think it might be, so let's see what we have. I always like to see if I have any of the same size or those are not. Those are the same size. That is not. Well, where's that one? Is that one? Are those two the same size? I think so. Yeah. Okay, so we need 79, which is this one. And it's going to go with the little cutout top right. And then 80, which is the long skinny one with the little edge swooped out of it. It is going to go along here and it's sitting on top. Oh, am I out of frame? Sorry, hold on, let me. Okay, it's going to sit on top of this. Exactly, so I'm going to use the alcohol glue that they also included in the kit. And if you've seen any of the other videos, you know I love the glue, except the stringiness, and I hate the bottle. So it just, once it starts coming out, just like continues to just kind of stream out. But it does hold very, very nicely. They are, I guess, supposed to match up. This one, top one, is a slightest bit bigger, which to me is just annoying. But anyways, so on the back is 81. So it's going to go 81, 82, 83, and 84. And 84 has this little swoop here. So I'm thinking, yeah, okay, so 81 is the bigger square there. The second one. You know what? No. Stop, Missy. Stop doing this. You're doing it incorrectly. These are all 3 different sizes, right? Yes. Okay. I need my material list, which is right here. Sorry, it was underneath everything. And I need these. Okay. Well, we know 79 is here, and we know 80 is the one with the long one with the little swoop in it. So those are right. And then 81 is 1.3 by 2.2. centimeters. 2.2 2, 1. Okay, so the largest one is going in the back. Next is 82, and that is, again, 1.3, we know that, but 1.9. That is the middle one. And then 83 is 1.6, which is going to be, yep, the smallest one. And then that one with the swoop. Okay. I mean, yeah, I would have, technically I would have got there, but this way I know for sure I've got the right pieces. Yeah, they're not exact. So the back piece is on the inside of the two side pieces. And then same thing here, this is going to sit on the inside with this one and this one on the outside. I'm just trying to make sure everything's flush along the edges. I think that's pretty good. Okay. Now we need B85 and 86, and these are going to be some of these ones. So 85 is 1.1 and 4 inches. Or, I mean centimeters, so that's 4. 1.1, so the biggest one. And then 86 is 1.8. So we know it's 4 inches, or God, 4 centimeters long. I need the one, that's the one by 1.1, I need the 0.8. Yep, okay. So the two biggest ones, we're just going to put one standing up. So I just put the smaller one standing up on the base, on the edge of the bigger one. Just want to make sure that it's at a good 90-degree angle. I really need to make a new form. I had one. I got so much glue on it, and it got a hole in it. I couldn't get these straight anymore. But I need to make a new one. All right, and then, so the bigger one, the wider one is on top. The narrower one is going down. And these are gonna sit in it or on it. It's kind of hard. So not on the edge, but it's not going all the way down, because if you put it down, it's too low. So it's going to just sit in this little square area here, right past this edge. So I'm going to put some glue just on the top edge here. Not the top edge on the top, but on the upper part of the inside. And on the one going down and the one on the left, because I can't judge where it's going to hit the wood over here. I want to make sure it's flush on top and not like, because it can very easily just, yeah, there it goes, it's going to swing, get pushed down, tilted down a little bit. You don't want that. You want it to be flush on that top. I tell you, I think this is like my third or fourth piano, but this is probably the most intricate one. Please say that corner keeps dropping. Okay. There we go. I was up a little bit high here, but no, I think we're good. All right, now I need 87 and 88, which I'm pretty sure, and then another 88. So that's going to be the two of them. Let me just double check. 87 has the two pieces, yep. And it is 0.6 by 3.6. 0.6 by 3.6, yep. And then 80. Where am I? I don't even know. Oh, because I'm jumping around. Hold on. I did that. Oh, 87. Yeah, so one of the one with two pieces. Okay, so we need to put our piano paper on here. Okay, there's a fold line here, so it's, yeah, it's gonna, I have glue. So I'm gonna use my ruler to try to get a straight line on this. If you would stop moving. Just before I fold it, I want to make sure that fits. little bit of white glue. Make sure to get that front section too. It's gonna lay over. And then at the ends is 89, which 89 is going to be two pieces. What are the sizes? 0.4 by 0.7. .7, 0.4. So these two middle ones are going to go, I think, on the edge. Yeah. So it's very hard to see, but I think this is going to sit like on the bottom back. Way too much glue. Whoa. And strings everywhere. Same thing on the other side. Just make sure you get them on the even on the sides, whatever. Nope, I did it wrong because my keys are coming down this way. I need to go. So I want it to come forward on the front where the keys come down. There we go. All right. Now this is going to set a paper chest. How does it set in here? Does it hang off? It's low, so okay. So in their picture, this is even in the front, which I'm almost there, but the sides aren't. These aren't, and that's a lot of difference. It can't slide under there. I'm just trying to understand their picture. There's not, I mean, the instructions are okay, but it's just kind of hard to see. Okay, no, it doesn't go under. It just gonna sit there, I guess. Okay. Ooh, that was a lot of glue. So on mine, these two little pieces that we put on stick out a little bit. I don't know if they're supposed to, but they do. And they will not go underneath this. So, okay, next is 87 and 88. So our big one and our little one is going to go sideways, but on the outside. So they're not both flat. This one's going to turn on its side, and it's going to be level to the top on the outside of the bigger one. And then this, okay. So now we're gonna have like the small one up. And it's gonna sit inside. I don't think it's supposed to, yeah, it sits underneath that lip. Okay. Keep going for the wrong glue. So that's like the lid that opens and closes over the keys. And it's open, obviously. Okay, so B90, so these are our two longer skinny ones. We have two of them, and then 91, which let me not assume, let me just look. 0.5 by 0.8, yep, it's gonna be this one, I'm pretty sure. 0.8, yep, okay, so our last little square single, our bigger one. Now these little legs are gonna go on the back corners. So one on each back corner. I'll be honest, this is like the foot pedal, so it's going to be underneath the piano, so if I'm not perfect, I'm not horribly worried about it. I just want it to be kind of close. I know we're getting close to an hour, but I do want to finish this piano. But I do want them even. That's important. Okay. Then our three legs. So now we're going to turn this upside down. Okay, so now our cutout is top left. And we're going to put a leg on that side, this corner, and kind of in the center here. And there's an obvious flat side to these, so I'm just going to go a little ways in. And one there. And then one here. About the same amount of space in, although I'm not measuring, so I'm not going to be exact, but I do want them straight though. Need straight legs. Now this one is not even with this one because this one's kind of centered and this one's more in the corner. And then our little petal is going to go ooh. Kind of in the center here with the back facing the back. Okay, so now let's turn over and see if it's going to stand up. Nope. Nope. What? Just not dry enough or not spaced straight? I don't know. Dang it. I think I need to move this down more even with this one. So these three are just kind of in a line now. Maybe that'll help. Kind of better, kind of, but I think it's just not dry enough. So I want to just make sure they're all standing up straight. Come on, guys, cooperate with me. Nothing is cooperating. I think I'm going to just have to let these dry because we still have a few more things. Well, actually, these. So this is going to go on the top and hold this open. And this is our bench. So let's make our bench really quick. So it's just the two long ones, obviously, are going on the long sides. Pretty easy on this one. And then our two little rectangle ones are going to go standing up on the edge. They don't, I mean, you can make them, I put these on the edge. Obviously, they had them scooted in a little bit to touch on these, but So I have like to have a couple of different shaped tweezers. So mine are not touching. You can absolutely move your legs in if you want, but I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna leave mine like that. There's our little bench, and yeah, I'm okay with the edges like that, with the side. Oh, except I just collapsed that one. Don't collapse. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and end it here because I need to let those dry completely. On our next video, we will turn the piano over, and hopefully it stands up, and then we will attach the top, which is just this on there, and then that. Yeah, we got that. And then we'll make a little cushion for our stool. Yeah, you know that thing. We have another bag empty, and then a little plant. Oh, and then we get to make a boat and some oars, and our, that's not lights, nope. Boat, and then our life, a watchtower, fishing rod with some hammock. Oh, and there's our plastic trees, which we will decide what we're gonna do with those. A couple plants, and then we get into wiring, and then finally we get into the big pieces, the structure. Yeah, you know that thing. So, oh, super quick before we go. I hope you didn't leave already. Let's look at our cat bed. Okay, yep. Nice and dry. It just needed a little bit. And I'm going to just use the white glue. That's now clogged. You know what? I know that that is supposed to be, well, I know that that's supposed to sit on there, right? But I'm just wondering, would it sit in the chair? Not really, huh? Aw. I kind of thought that would be cute. Oh, if I got it balanced on the wood right. Okay, so I'm not gonna glue it down. I'm gonna contemplate on this. I think I'll wait until we get everything placed in the house, and then I'll decide where the cat goes, because it could also go on top of the piano, or if I don't put the, no, I don't like them on bed. Maybe on the bed. I don't know, couch maybe, in a chair. You can go a lot of places. Maybe it's something you don't glue down and you move a lot. Oh, you know what would be fun if you had like a little kid? My son is almost 27. So, but if you had like a little kid in the house, and like every day or whatever, you would move it and have them find it, that would be fun. I don't know. I'm just being silly. Anyways, thank you guys. I really appreciate each and every single one of you, and I hope to see you on the next build. Bye.